Yeah. All right. So let's just make sure we are grounded in our position here. So making sure our feet are firmly planted either on your foot plate or on the ground, and they are they're even. So maybe the toes are, you can look at the toes and make sure that they're even. And then we'll wiggle around. If you're able to, you can lift up, wiggle your hips around and drop your sit bones straight down into your seat. And we'll just take a couple breaths here and just kind of get into feeling our body. So just big, deep inhale, and then exhale, let everything go. And big, deep inhale breath. And exhale, let everything go. And maybe feel the weight of your sit bones drop down, the weight of your feet connect into the mat.
You need to upgrade your Amazon Music Unlimited subscription. By upgrading, you can play over 70 million songs on all.
Okay, good. And nice. So let's take our hands and we'll inhale to prepare, and then exhale, press through the thighs just to press to feel our feet drop into the mat a little more. So exhale, slide our hands and feel that extra pressure down through the lower leg into the feet. Imagine the feet just kind of spreading out and connecting into the mat, into the floor, into your foot plate. One more time. So we feel now like we can grow tall up out of our feet the best we're able. Okay, and then let's kind of find our sit bones and take a few breaths and just bring our breath into our pelvic bowl. So we'll bring that inhale breath way down low. See if you can feel the nooks and crannies inside our pelvic bowl. So this space that is below our hips and our sacrum there. So we're going to inhale. And then as you exhale, think of just, if you can, pressing the sit bones down towards the mat and growing the crown of the head up towards the sky. So just a few breaths with that in mind. And if it helps you to like have your hands on your belly or your hands just at the bony landmarks there at the hip bones, you can do that. So inhaling down low and exhaling, reach the sit bones, reach the crown of the head. And let's go ahead and just move our attention into the lower belly and the low back. So if you want to use your hands, you can bring one hand behind you in the low back, one hand at the belly, or you can just have both hands on the belly. We're going to inhale and just feel the low back and the belly expand, and see if you can bring more of your attention into the low back. Okay. So imagine as you inhale, it gets wide. And as you exhale, think belly button draws in, belly button to spine. So we start to activate that lower part of the core. So inhaling, low back gets wide, exhaling, belly button to spine. And think of almost lifting up from the pelvic floor, from in between the sit bones, lifting up and belly button to spine. And it should automatically give you a little length out the crown of the head. One more time. And then we're going to move our attention into this area, into the rib cage. Okay. So again, if you want to use the hands to give yourself that tactile little cue, hands can be kind of wrapped around the ribs, or they can be placed on the side ribs, and we'll inhale. Feel the rib cage move now, and then exhale. You can use the hands to kind of draw the ribs together and get all the air out. So let's take a few breaths with that in mind. Inhale, really widening the rib cage, and then exhale all the air out, drawing the ribs together. This next couple times, I'm going to have you inhale and pause and hold your breath. Inhale a little more. Inhale a little more. Now exhale everything out. Ribs draw together. See if you can exhale a little more than you think you can. And a little more. And then release. Take a normal breath or two, because that is a lot. And let's do that same thing again. So inhaling, opening the rib cage, kind of feeling that the lungs really push the ribs out. Then see if you can inhale a little more. Inhale a little more. And then exhale everything out. Ribs drop, draw together, draw in. Exhale a little bit more than you think you can. And then take another normal breath. So that exhaling a little bit more than you think you can helps bring that core together, right? A little bit more, and helps us start to establish our core sit, this waist, this imaginary corset around the waistline. Let's take a breath or two and just really feel the collarbones get wide. So inhale and widen the collarbones and feel the shoulder blades drop back. And then exhale, feel the shoulder blades flow down the spine. And again, you're going to get this sense of lifting the head up out of the spine. So inhale, wide chest. Exhale, shoulder blades flow down. Inhale, wide chest. Exhale, shoulder blades flow down. And nice. Let's just go now right to our little head nod. So we're going to nod our head yes. We're going to keep nice and wide here. Nod, feel the back of the neck lengthen and stretch. Maybe give yourself a double chin. I know you don't want to walk around with a double chin, but you do want to walk around with a long neck. Good, so nice. We'll keep that long neck, and let's just do some shrugs up to the ears and then drop the shoulders down. Like gravity is just dropping the arm bones down. Shrug straight up. Exhale, down. Inhale up and exhale, drop them down. This time, let's inhale straight up and then shoulder rolls back and down. So we can roll forward now and up and back and down. And I like to inhale forward, exhale, back and down. So let's do one more and then we'll reverse those guys. So squeeze back, roll up, back and down, and just feel the arms kind of move along with the shoulders, right? The shoulders are kind of just an extension of our back. You can think of it like that. Let's do one roll shoulder at a time. So we can alternate, and okay to let the rib cage kind of get involved with it. So you're not super rigid, kind of just letting it kind of move the body the way you want. And you can other direction. I like to think about really bringing the side of the arm around to the front of the room. Show me your shoulders, ladies and gentlemen. Show me your shoulders. And then come back to center. Awesome. All right, let's just find that nice roll shoulders back and down and long neck. And then we're just gonna do a little side bend, ear to shoulder, choose your side. And then back up to center and side bend, ear to shoulder. Good. And over to the other side again. And center. And again, switch, ear to shoulder. And center. So you can do a couple more of those to each side, or you can bring left arm up and over around that right ear, and then just give yourself a little bit more stretch. So the weight of the arm is bringing ear to shoulder. And you can release up. So shoulder comes to ear, ear comes to shoulder on the other side, and then release back down. Inhale up and exhale back down. Nice. And since we're here, we'll just look, do a little kind of adjust the hand and look up and back over that opposite shoulder, looking upwards, getting a little different stretch there. And then we'll do the same looking down. So now you're going to look down into, like you're trying to look into the armpit. So you're going to grab, kind of move the hand more towards the back of the head. Okay, we'll release that guy and go over to your right arm, side bending over to the right. Good. Little side bend, we can shrug the shoulder and the ear together and then glide the shoulder blade down, bring the ear back down to the shoulder. So glide it up and glide it down. One more time, gliding it up and gliding it down. And then let's adjust the hand and look up and back and give yourself just a little pull. So you feel more the front line of the neck muscles, the scalenes. And then you can look down into the back, into the armpits. And kind of pulling down from the back of the skull. The little rotation in there. Good. And we'll release that. Nice. Let's just turn and look over one shoulder back to center and then look over the other shoulder. Kind of a feel after doing those stretches, kind of feels good just to turn and look. Turn and look. Good. And we'll come on back to center. All righty. Let's roll these shoulders back and down again. Keep our neck long. We've gotten it long. Inhale, press up. Imagine we're pressing through our water. Exhale, press down. Or we can think of our wine opener, our winged wine opener. Press down, reach the crown of the head. Long. Good. Stay in a nice long spine and imagine you're moving in between two panes of glass. Right? So inhale up, exhale, press down. Let's move and pulse the breath now. So we're gonna inhale for two, and then exhale for two, down. So in, and then exhale. So and you're pressing, I want you to really think of, I'm gonna watch you guys for a while, pressing as if you're pressing through water or pressing through resistance. And as you come down, hug your chair, get that real connection. If you're able to bring your arms closer in, then you're going to hug your ribs. So up, down, hug, up, down, and the last bit of air out. Let's do threes for the breath. So in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. So it's and if moving the arms is too much for you, just do the breath work, right? Okay, so you can just do the in, out. Let's do fours, okay? We'll split that movement up into quarters. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, squeeze, up, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Nice. All that breathing really kind of gets everything woken up in there. All right, we'll make that your last one. And let's just bring the arms now so that the elbows are in close to your side. And palms up towards the sky as if we're holding a platter. We want to keep that We're gonna squeeze elbows into the side as we open. Good, and try and keep the mid-back muscles engaged as you bring the arms back together for as long as you can. So we're gonna open the door and then close. Keep the chest, think about shoulder blades down even. Open and good. Let's switch the palms so they're facing each other. We'll do like 5 or 6 here. So keeping that position of the palms and press and bringing it back in. Make sure you guys can see. Press. Good. Elbows in towards the waist, chest lifted. Press as if you're pushing against resistance. Let's do 2 more. Press. Bringing it in. Good. Press hard. Good. Let's hold. Hold here for 5. And you're going to think about squeezing those elbows down and drawing the shoulder blades together, and then release it back in. Now we're going to do palms down. So like you're almost pressing down onto something, squeeze the elbows in as we open up the door again. And open up the door. Good. Keeping the chest lifted, open up the door. Good. Open up the door. And nice. Let's do 2 more. Open. And open and hold. So again, really anchor those shoulder blades down and back, lift the heart, squeeze those elbows in, and then bring that back in. Nice. You can kind of just do some wrist circles after that. And go the other way. You go, Doreen. Yeah, baby. Okay. All right. Let's bring the elbows in close to the spine again. So you can either do this with both hands at the same time, or you can do it with one. And so I'm going to do it with one so I can show you my best form, and then I'll do it with 2. Okay. So we're going to just press straight out and then pull back in. So you're going to press like you're offering something, and then you're pulling back. So we're offering and we're pulling back. And let's do the other hand. So we're offering and pulling back. We're offering. Squeeze the shoulder blade back and down as you pull back. Right, offering one more time. So now if you're able to do both arms and reach both arms out and keep your posture, then you're going to do both. For me, given my injury, it starts to be a strain on my neck. So I'm not going to take it all the way out. I'm just going to take it as far as I can without losing my good posture, right? So we want to operate from our good posture. So with both hands, or you can go back to one hand and get your full range of motion. I'm going to have you guys do 8 more. So offer, 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 offer. Good. And both. Offer, offer, offer. One more offering. Good. Bring it in. Nice. Let's just do a big kind of scoop that arm up, and then a little like you're going into the backstroke here behind you. So you're going to sweep it up and then backstroke behind you. And feel free to let that rib cage rotate. Let it rotate. Scoop, almost like you're going to throw confetti up and behind you. Let's do 2 more. And then we'll go to the other side. So we're going to sweep that confetti and throw it behind us. Grab as much of it as you can. Sweep and sweep. Backstroke behind us. Sweep and sweep. And nice. Now we're going to do alternating arms. So let's bring one arm, and you can let your eyes follow that hand that's going backwards. And the other. Good. and the other. So feeling, again, notice where you're feeling it. We don't want to feel it in the upper back or neck. We want to feel it kind of in the mid back, the shoulder blade. Feel the shoulder blade really move forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. And breathing. Inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. Last one. Okay, we're gonna go swimming forward now. All right, so let's bring that elbow kind of back up and around. Let's do one arm again, back up and around if you can. Back up and around. Back up and around. Back up and around. Back up and around. And one more time. You guys look good. Okay, let's bring that other arm into it. Back up and around. Around. Just finding the greatest range of motion. Back up and around. Back up and around. One more time. And now we're going to do our alternating arms. So swim and swim and swim and swim and swim, swim. Forward, 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 forward. Nice. Come on back to center. Whew. Okay. Let's just make sure that you're going to find that nice straight long spine again. And we'll inhale, bring your right arm up nice and long. Find their length. And we're going to side bend your spine. So think of lengthening through the crown of the head and then side bending, almost like you're going to pour water out of that ear. Nice. And then reach long through that arm to bring you back up to sitting. And then the other side, reach up to the sky, touch the sky, side bend. Think about the ear kind of pouring water out. Good, reach and bring yourself back up to sitting. Good, this time we're gonna bring it up, reach. Nice, nice. Let's bend the elbow, wrap around, reach the elbow to the ceiling. So you might feel some stretching in that upper arm. Can you get that hand all the way around to the opposite ear? And then release, stretch it long, and then sweep it back. Good, and nice and tall again on the other side, on your left side, side bending over. Reach through the crown of the head even. Reach to the fingertip and wrap. Reach the elbow to the sky. And keep pushing the head into the arm. Release long and sweep you back up to sitting. Okay, we're gonna add on to this side bend stuff. Let's bring it up, reach to the sky. Keep reaching out the crown of the head here. Now we're gonna reach, and then we're gonna drag the thumb along the ear line, the body, and press away. And then sweep that arm back up again. Reach. It's like we're doing the breaststroke with one hand. Press the water away from you. Sweep the water up. Good. Drag the thumb along the body. Press the water away from you. Let's reverse it. So dragging the thumb along the body, reach and sweep that water down. And again, press that water down. One more time. And press that water down to bring you up. Good job, guys. You're looking good. We're moving along at a little faster pace, so you guys are looking good. So let's bring that left arm up, side bending over, and we're gonna glide and press. Inhale up and over. Good. Slide the thumb down the body and press the water away from you. One more time. Good. Glide. Press. Now reverse. Reach, press down. Light it up, reach, press down. And one more time. Good. And bringing yourself back into center. Looking good. Let's just do a little kind of regroup and shake the arms. Shake so you can just kind of let momentum and let the arms release down. Let the energy drop out of the hands. Nice. Just to kind of give you a little rest moment there. Let's go ahead now and let's bring your left hand, good, up to our kind of squeeze that shoulder blade back and down. So you feel that organized there. And then we're gonna look at this hand, push the hand across the body over to the other side of the room, and then bring it back. We're gonna look at the hand move, okay? Let's do 8 of these. Imagine you're pushing against a heavy resistance. Squeeze the shoulder blade back and down. Push and push. Eyes follow the hand as best you can. Push and push. Good. Switching sides. So right hand, gonna push across the body. Yeah, and let that rib cage rotate. You can use your other hand to facilitate that if you need to by, pressing into the chair. And let's do 3 more. 2 and 1. And then we're gonna switch our hands again. Okay, so now we're gonna press to the upward corner of the room. Press and pull back. And press hard and pull back. Press that heavy weight up and lower it down, shoulder blade back and down. Press that heavy weight up and lower it down. Nice, let's do 4 and 3, 2, get the rotation. Keep your eyes on your hand if you can. Reach, good, and pause, and we'll switch sides again. Okay, so press and eyes on your hand, not on me, not on the screen. You guys know what you're doing here. Get that nice connection, that cross the body connection. Crossing the body, and let's do 3, 2, and 1 more. 1. Nice. Good job. Okay, now let's bring both hands to this little, I call it the stick 'em up position sometimes, or it's a W shape too. Right? So we're gonna press, so squeeze the shoulder blades together here. So feel them really fan in this way. So if you can see your shoulder blades are gonna look like you're gonna try and draw the lower part of the blade together and the upper part of the blade apart. And then we're gonna press up and away and then squeeze those blades together. Press up like we're pressing a heavy boulder up, and then you're lowering it down. And we're pressing it up and we're lowering it down. And in, nice. You can inhale as you lower it down. Exhale as you press it up. Open the chest, press. Open the chest, press. One more time, and press. And then let's just bring the arms down. Good. Let's do some boxing. Okay, so we're gonna bring our hands, let's have the hands just about armpit level. Maybe the thumbs are about at armpit level if you can possibly do that. And squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine we're pushing into a boxing bag here. We're gonna press and then squeeze that shoulder blade. and press, squeeze that shoulder blade to come back. So the one that's not moving, you want to anchor it down and back. So press with two actions going on. Press. Good. Press if you can, elbows kind of up high, but if you can't get them up there, just as high as you possibly can. Push. And you can speed this up, but I want you to keep that opposite shoulder blade anchored down. So push, 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 push. Boxing. Give that guy a good hit on the noggin. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Good, nice. You guys can go ahead and lower down. Nice. So after having that grip on our fist, let's just do a pull the fist together and then release, spread the hands. Pull the fist together. You can draw the hands up towards the shoulders and then release, hands down alongside your body, extend the arms. Pull together, squeeze, deep fist, and then release. Extend those fingers, send energy out. Everyone, pull together and release. And one more time, pull together and release. Great. So now that we've got our hands down here and they're all opened up, we'll do our finger movement. So, and I have you guys keep your hands reaching towards the floor, okay? I'm just gonna give you the hand movement out here so that you, just in case you don't remember. So you're gonna reach through those fingertips and then reach the pinky towards the palm and press down and drag and then extend out those fingers again. Lots of energy. And then reach the ring finger, press, drag it across and extend out. And then the middle finger, press, drag, extend it out. The index finger, press, drag it across. Good. And then the thumb, reach across and extend. Let's do that again a little faster. So pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. Good job. One more time. Pinky, middle. I'm sorry, ring, middle, index, thumb. Awesome. All right, let's do another fun little hand finger thing. I'm going to come closer a little bit for you guys to see. So you're going to work with your hands as if we're going to imagine we are holding a ball inside the hand here. And we're going to reach the pinky towards the thumb. Okay. We can do both hands at the same time. And actually, let's just have our elbows into our side and really anchor the shoulders in, and then pinky towards the thumb, wrapping around this imaginary ball, and then open and wrap around, ring finger towards the thumb. If you can't do it, you imagine doing it, and then open, and then middle finger reaches around this imaginary ball towards the thumb. Good, make that ball as big as you can. And then the index finger, reach and open. Let's do that again. So pinky. This is super good for like anyone who might possibly have arthritis. And good. Ring. Good. And middle. You guys all with me? Keep the shoulder blades back and down and open. And reach around, really lengthen through the fingers. Give it some energy. The more you give it, the more you get out of it. One more time. Pinky. Open. Ring. Open. Middle. Open. Index. Open. And nice. Let's just shake those hands out again. Yeah, give it a good shake. And let's just do some kind of fun. Actually, we'll do our nice little shoulder roll or elbow circles. So we're going to bring our hands to fingertips, elbows together, pull apart, and then we'll come up to the ceiling and forward, down, back, and up and around. Circles, drawing circles around the room with your elbows, feeling that nice movement in the shoulders. And we'll go the other way. Up, pointing the elbows up, out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, down, up, out, and down. Nice, up, out, down. Let's do opposite directions now. Get you guys confused. So good, you guys all look good. Now, can you go the other way? That's the question. The first direction we choose is always the easiest. Nice. All right. Good work. Let's go ahead and we've got a little extra time, so I'm gonna bring you out to palms alongside your body. And let's have the palms facing me to start with. We'll bring the arms up into a T. And let's do some arm circles. So circle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then rotate palms down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And palms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to go the other way. So we can keep palms up and circle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then palms towards me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Palms down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. Whew. Okay, let's run it off. Let's go for a real jog now. Just kind of let it all out. So you're just going to pretend you're running with your arms. We're going to just get that heart rate up a little bit. We're run 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can let the rib cage rotate. And breathing. Nice, gals. You look great. And I like to pulse the breath here. So it's in for 2 counts, out for 2 counts. Good. And whew, we're going to finish right there with that. So let's do just a nice big breath. Bring the hands together. All the way down. Prayer position. Sweep the arms up and out again. Palms together. Good. And one more time like that. When you press those palms together, really keep them together for as long as you can. And then we're going to reverse and palms the back of the hand together. Bring it up. Release. Good. Back of the hand up. Release. And one more time. Back of the hand up and release. And we'll just finish with our hands together in gratitude. And thank you all so much for giving me the privilege of working with you these last 6 weeks.
This was fantastic. You are a great instructor, and I've learned a lot and enjoyed every class.
Oh, good. I appreciate you saying that, Lynn. Thank you. Well, hopefully we can get another series going. We'll have to talk to